works. And you can see my face, right? Pretty sure you can. That's normal. So it should be starting up now. So that's normal. Yeah. Just had to go through the streams real quick. And I am running at 60 FPS. Not bad. So hello everyone. Just gonna pass the stream through the stream link so people may join. Now the game right now is currently paused. Also, I just get some nice water shots of the water. And then I shall send the stream out to Twitter. See if people may join. Also, before we start and all, before you clicked on the video on this stream, sorry, did you see like a picture of Saturn? Because, well, if you didn't know, right, it's actually a picture of Saturn. I took found a good old pic of that. So yeah, you can see on your top left. Top left is your stream chat, and in your top right is me. So you got a good visual of the mission control here. We did start a bit early today because I want to get everything running like, you know. So it should be good. Now, on the Twitch chat, because I'm streaming on both YouTube and Twitch, Twitch there may be some scams coming through on the top left chat thing, so just ignore those. Because yeah, we just do not want those in our stream today. So yes, I think we should get to work. So here we are. Checking our performance through both streams. So currently running on 60 frames a second. That's beautiful. That's brilliant. So let's start from scratch. So we're gonna get rid of these, go to the logistics and the supply thing. So here we are. Also, this is the build site area that we're looking at. So this big plot of land in the game Starship Factory. So where you're going to build all the big mega bays, high bays, rocket factory, like the big factory buildings. Yeah, the large fabrication tents. And this is the launch site where we launch all the rockets into orbit. Yeah, should be fun. Just currently waiting for more people to join. So, there is one person that is just joining. So hello, welcome to the chat. Feel free to type in the chat just below below or the right. I'm saying that so I can like so I can get the position correctly because it's a bit different for you guys, and I'm not really good with my left and rights. So yeah. Also, if you are enjoying this very good episode today of my live stream, then feel free to like and subscribe. Get the get my subscribe rate to about 800. That's the goal. So yes, that's what I'm working on. Now I reckon we should actually start in the game right now, because right now it's like you guys are probably hurrying me up to start going, so I'm gonna try that now. So head back to the build site. So we're gonna build a fabricator. So this is like what puts things together. Actually, no, I shouldn't do that. I should start differently. And throughout, I will be tracking performance throughout my computer and seeing how that will work. So we need a logistics module, so like people that work, and then, well, people that work in crane operating. So pretty much, yeah. Oh, there's another stream. Oh dear, there are two streams. Oh well, let me just manage that real quick. Just gonna delete that one real quick. There we go, and boom. So yeah, funny thing is my subscriber rate is holding at 717, which is very phenomenal, which is very good. Yeah, let's get building. So we're gonna get in a crane worker. We only need like one or two at the moment, so great. Yeah, then we got to start building roads so the crew can work. Also, my middle mouse scroll wheel thing doesn't really work as best, so we're gonna use if you hold like Alt in the game, you can like turn around like that. Hello, Space Vulture. Welcome to the stream. You can see my face. 3 a.m. for me is currently. What's popping? Popping tin cans. Tin cans at Starbase here. Now we're actually playing Starship Factory. If you want to join, I can try entertain you guys whilst I play. I can tell you guys a bit of a few jokes. I'm a bit of a comedian on here this channel, or at least I try to. Now, oh, can build the raw steel production over here so we get some steel. Yeah, so we are currently playing Starship Factory. It's like this new game. Well, I wouldn't say new because like it's been out for like less than a year actually, more than like a couple months. But it's a really good game. I recommend you try it. It's a great game. We have to build like a rocket, using nothing but just scrap and parts. So you build that. You basically build the launch pad. It's like that type of building game, which I love building games. You know me. Hence why I play I grind Kerbal Space Program. But yeah, you basically build a rocket or starship, should I say, to be exact, and you fly to, well, orbit. Next update is going to be a bit cool. Also, we're almost getting all the steel we need, so we will steal that. Oh, my mouse wheel ain't working. My mouse wheel ain't mouse wheeling. So I'm gonna add just a few. So I need a raptor vacuum, starship forward flaps and starship aft flaps, and grid fins. Now those parts right there that you see on your screen now. Oh yeah, it does look a bit like city skylines in a bit, but well, it's Starship Skylines. So anyway, you got your Raptor engines. You got 5 of those, and 3 vacuum optimized for like firing in space. And you got your top flaps and your bottom flaps. And you got your grid fins, which is used for the booster when it is on its way. So yeah, that's what the main thing is, like what it does. Let me just get rid of this limiter here on my side of my computer. You won't see it because it's just on a different area. Now, if you want to start building, also you may encounter my screen flashing through my reflection. It's because I am switching between window to window on my computer. And this is gonna be like the logistics bay. That's gonna be like the delivery area. There's literally just doubling everything. Oh, and someone joined. Yo, Flight 10 has broken the curse. I repeat. I mean, wow. Speaking of Flight 10, I actually saw the Starship Flight 10 happen. Like I watched the launch before school started, and then on like I had school and everything. So when I came back, I was in Dad's van. I was watching on my phone and saw the whole thing recovered safely. But dude, that was insanely awesome. I actually like it. I was like hyped. I was excited to my. Oh yeah, Flight 4. Yeah, literally like it gives me flashbacks of Flight 4 with a little flap that could. Because if you guys don't know the top flaps, which are the forward flaps, they started melting on Flight 4, and they still melted on the aft flaps, actually, the bottom flaps. So that was perfect. Dude, that was insane. Can't wait for Flight 11. Speaking of which, we should get building. So we're building roads. Roads. We've got some serious traffic jam over here. It's not even traffic jam. It's actually funny. I have some water? Yes, I do. I got water. So I can speak properly. Yes. Yeah, Flight 10 was actually a flawless flight. I loved it. good flight test, and yeah, hopefully it's not as bad. Though we did see one engine was like out on like ascent when it was heading its way to space, because on like the middle ring. But that was, to be honest, that was to be kind of expected. And we just build one of these fabricators. Oh, I think I need another one. So we're gonna build some actual Starship parts. So we're gonna build a forward dome, which is like a top can part. Let's just think about it, like a normal tin can, right? But just a top. Alright. Although I did notice that Ship 37 had a slightly more aggressive landing than Ship 31. Good observation. And now we're gonna build a common dome, which is like separates the two types of fuels, because Starship has two types of fuels, which is liquid methane, which is like on the top part, and then liquid oxygen, which on the bottom side. There's more liquid oxygen than liquid methane, because in space there's no oxygen, so it has to find a way to fire the engines. And then we're gonna build a aft dome, which is like what covers it from like peeling off all the fuel coming out. It also has like the engine section later, so that's pretty cool. And now we're just time warping, and we got those built. Now we need a thrust puck. Thrust pucks are like what they use to mount engines onto the inside of the vehicle or any ship and booster. So we're gonna build a booster one and a ship one, and then a nose cone, because nose cones are handy. They nose that cone. Ship 31's landing looked like it had a softer landing compared to Ship 37. I mean, yeah, because Ship 37's a Block 2. Now, I want to put some shipping containers. Here we go, I think that looks much better. This is one funny way of building a construction road over here. Great. See if anyone's found the stream. Heh. Nice one, Space Vulture. Um, uh, so yeah, we've got all this like land, by the way, we can use. So we got all that, all the way over to there. So now we gotta build like the other modules. So I reckon this would be like for transport stands and the hot stage ring. So yeah, for the booster, when the booster will like separate from the ship. I mean, it's actually pretty beautiful to watch. So I reckon this will be our stainless steel ring production over here. Have like a road going through. Also, how's the stream quality on here? Is it like any good? Like, is it like 1080p, 60 FPS? Cause I hope so. Cause like last Starship Factory stream, we had like 10 frames a second. You know what I mean? Like it was like very laggy. It was a bit weird to see. But it looks like it's holding at 1080p and 60 FPS. White nose cone, orange body, SLS. Yeah, I mean, it did look like that. Like, I think it's because like the oxidizing rust on it. I could be wrong with that one, but it just looked like that. Well, anyway, let's start building. Let's like start stacking some starships now. Some starship ring sections. So the ones we mostly need are 2 stacks, which is like the main one, and then normal 4 stack, which is what they always use for stacking like the main parts, which is nice, which is pretty cool. Oh, game turned off a bit, but oh well. I also noticed that the engine that is supposed to shut down during Ship 37's landing shut down much later and closer to the ground compared to the previous landings. Well, I mean, good observation there, but what could happen there is because like they're preparing for a starship catch where like they would catch this starship with the chopstick arms of Tower 2 or Tower B, whatever it's called nowadays. But it's pretty cool, pretty nice to see. So what I do is I build like all the ring manufacturing areas over here, like all the parts really, and then you move through like this area where like they'll be stacked into potential ships and boosters. Um, with that said, let's get to work. So that's 2 stack, 2 stack, 3 stack, 5 stack, and then the 4 stack. We need mostly 4 stacks and 2 stacks. How do I feel about the new grid fins? They're just pancakes. They're literally just like thin titanium movable flat pancakes. Yeah, that's what they're like. I mean, they're pretty good looking. I'd say. I do like the look of them, but it's more of performance over looks, to be honest. Also, we got some 5 stacks being produced over here. Actually, I need to get some more crew out. I'll get Bob the Builder doing his job over here. They are more square. Oh yeah. Weren't the original block 1 and block 2 grid fins also the same on the booster? Weren't they also like square? Or were they like triangle? No, rectangle. Yeah. That'd be funny if they were triangle. I mean, wouldn't really give much like space. But oh well, it does the job. And I get all these SPMTs over here. These self-propelled modular transporters. That's their long name if you didn't know. So yeah, it's actually pretty cool. how like they have like all have like a special name. Um, yeah. And here am I. Here's my face. Oh gee, that smile on my face just returned. And over here is gonna be like a storage area. Hence why these shipping containers. Actually, you know what we can have? We can have some palm trees. Have a little bit of plant matter on our land. I was scared that a Block 2 ship would look like back before we had renders because of the flaps being smaller and more leanward and closer to the tip. But it turns out Block 2 still looks as good as Block 1. Actually, I thought like they'll have like the normal Block 1 flaps just like moved on top a bit and like they'll look a bit weird and I didn't like that design. Like I was just like whoever invented that design needs to rethink. Like you know what I mean? Like it's just weird. It's weird and weird looking. But yeah, think about it. Block 2 Starship looks a lot better than Block 1 in terms of looks, because like Block 1 is like all janky, you know, but like Block 2, Block 2 is like lean worded on the flaps, which I really love the design of. It's absolutely beautiful. It's beautiful. Now let's do some storage. So we're gonna need some nose cones, some Raptor engines, some 2 stacks, 3 stacks, and 4 stacks, and another 2 stack just in case. And look at that. Got some more workers doing their absolute best. I like how Block 2's flaps look more angular and sharp. Yeah. Yeah, they could have just like covered the whole entire flap with heat tiles to prevent all the failing. Like what they did on the old Starship 2019 render. Like, you know the one with the super heavy had like landing legs, like landing fins? Like something in those lines. Imagine Starship without the influence of the movie The Dictator. Starship with blunt nose cone. Oh dear. That's gonna turn out very good. Very very weird looking design, but I mean, it's better to be blunt than to be sharp, because if you be sharp it'll make it more slightly ruined. It's too round, it needs to be pointy, it needs to scare the enemies. I respect it. Imagine Starship with a round nose cone. Oh, I've seen a picture of that where like it was like a long tube, like, and then like it was just like a rounded nose cone with the flaps, and then yeah, and like a cargo bay door like the space shuttle had. If it looks possible, then it is possible. Just think about it. So yeah. There we go. Got some beautiful palm trees over here. It's beautiful. Now I reckon we actually start building like some actual like flyable vessels, some flyable starships. I'm also waiting for more people to join and watch because I get lonely on these streams and like I want people to like see. I want them to see. I gotta eat some slop. Yeah, you can eat your slop already. Yeah, my dad and I made like a slop video today. Today? Yesterday that we had to like upload. Should be seen his smile. um, Return of the Slop. Surprisingly, I get some really good views on those. Like, so far they've been like 200, 300, 400, even 1,000. That's insane. Oh, good morning. I am not tired. I am really excited, and when I get excited, I get tired from time to time. Wait, that's time. I think it's time to build some of the launch pad infrastructure. So this would be just like pure liquid oxygen. Wow, look at that! Look at that fuel farm. It's a fuel farm. Um, yeah. So that's what I'm doing. Let me just type something in chat. Go subscribe to me channel. Do it or the slop master will be at your house. The fantastic slop master will be at your house. Only to say hi and have a little cup of tea with you. Now, anyway, let's get some launch pads and some landing pads set down on the like launch sites. So I reckon we need a landing pad. Actually, not a landing pad. Suborbital pad for testing. Actually, don't you reckon we have like 2 suborbital pads? I think we should. I think that'd do good. And we've got to like connect them up with roads. Or so I'm doing this like, I'm keeping these bits separate so I can add concrete so it looks like it's like away from its safe distance. And there'll be like some display stands sitting there. Oh, we're already 33 minutes into the stream. That's not bad. Well, you reckon I should have some palm trees? Some beautiful palms. You know what? That looks good. I mean, I'm not sure about like the first line of palm trees that just get like taken out by like a whole cloud of like dust and rock. And then we'll have like a landing pad over here. So we can do some suborbital flight tests to see if engines and everything work, all the engines and fuel pressure valves work. Just have a launch tower. I mean, having two towers at the launch site would be a bit of a distraction when like the super heavy comes in from like space. Anyway, let's add a landing pad. So we can add the roads. I feel bad for like people driving their car from like to like the beach over here, like the nearby beach, and then like a rocket lands like right next to their car, and they're like, "Oi, what are you doing over there?" Or something like that. Like, you get what I mean? Like, it'd just be unusual to see like a flying grain silo or like a flying water tower just like land right next to you and just like say hello, and then have a rapid unscheduled disassembly when it explodes. What am I gonna do with all this big space over here? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, this way I can put the the display stands. So I put like 3 there, and then put down some concrete. And this will be like basically like a big, there we go, like a little drive-in road. Little drive-through right there. Also, you may like hear some random like noise, like sounds come through, but just ignore those because those will be like just from like parts around this area. But that's normal from a Blue Aerospace stream. Um, right. I think we've done enough. Oh, we gotta add the nitrogen tanks. Reason why we're having like the all the like main liquid fuel, liquid methane, and liquid oxygen tanks away from the launch pad is so like it doesn't like explode. Whilst you have like nitrogen tanks near the landing pad, because those don't really explode. Kind of just cool. Just kind of sit there looking cool. Get it? Get it? Get it? Because nitrogen can get like minus something like minus 200 degrees Celsius, which is pretty cold. It's pretty cool. Alright, let's see if I can re-concrete the whole area up. Wow, look at that. So one of these will be like a test stand for like testing out like temperature and everything and all the like pressure for like test tanks, while the other one is used for suborbital flight tests. So like when it will like when the part will levitate and go whee and then land, and hopefully not crash because I don't think that'd be good. Alright, let's focus back to our base and start building some stuff. So now we need a full stack nose cone. So that's like the whole like nose cone section. So we got all that done. Now we need to actually start producing like parts, like Starship parts. So you need a forward section, a common section, and an F section. Because I have an idea, and you're gonna love it, guys. So we're gonna start building more parts. More! So this is what I was explaining before, like before we started like getting all technical. Also, we're gonna expand the road. So I think it should be there, like that, and add a palm tree right there. So like I said, there's like the top of the like can that like sits there. You're back. Oh nice. How's the slop? Was it good? And over here's like the middle section, the middle of it, to split the fuels, and then the bottom over here. Beautiful. Oh, what's this one gonna be? You know what? I think this could be like a Starhopper tank. Or not actually, I don't know. What about Starship prototype? Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. You know, I only went to see a nighttime Starship launch. Honestly, that looked cool. And speaking of cool, there she is. With all her might. Mark 1. So I'm gonna test it. See if it works. So I'm gonna build like 2 or 3. I think 2 would work. So one of them's gonna go on display and the other one's gonna do testing. See if design is good. Imagine the glow of the plume. Oh my god, yeah, that'll be lit. Get it? Now let's install engines. Oh, don't mean to stack that one. That would be imagine you stacked like a starship on top of a starship. So engine swap, an engine swap. So I think this one's ready and that one's ready. So we have to start testing. Did you see that almost spotlight effect during New Glen's maiden launch? Oh yeah, yeah, I knew that. I knew that almost happened actually. Now let's do some checkouts, some propellant loading. Please don't explode. I was jinxed. That did explode. Wait, let's see my game settings. Wow, I'm getting 100 FPS, 180 FPS on this game right now, so that's good. Oh well, we lost one of them, one of the Starship tests. I mean, Mark 1 did explode on like during a cryo test. Like the top just went boop, gone. Like because it was a world failure. Please don't explode. Proceed to explode. That's explosive thinking right there. Good. Propellant load. Cryo test. Brilliant. Checkouts. Ooh, flaps are moving. Good. Alright, let's do, should I do a 200 meter hop? Actually, let's do that. Let's go for a hop. And lift off. Incredible views of our Mark 1 starship. There she is. Also, I love the graphics of this game. Like, it feels unique. And here comes the starship. Landing legs deployed. Sir, I think we might lose an engine. Copy that, Raptor. I love the call-outs. But hey, look. We did it. We did a hop test. I remember seeing a spotlight effect during... Oh, yeah? Let me just see what the effect is real quick. Oh, yeah. So yeah, we got our first ever Starship Mark 1 recovery. Now we're just gonna swap back and then see what we can manufacture here at Blue Aerospace. Now let's build a low bay. So I think we can start like manufacturing. Good. Hello, how are you? How's everyone? And like two big people here on this like stream with me. With me. I still don't know what Starship landing legs will look like for starships landing in places like Mars. Honestly, I think there's gonna be like the normal SN8, SN9, SN series of Starship landing legs. Or they're not gonna have any landing legs and just see how they work. Like just see like the whole bottom like all just like cracked up. Let's build some test tanks. So we're gonna do some testing actually, because I wanna do this like properly. So display. And I have two ship test tanks and one booster test tank. And then see how that works. Oh, wait, you subbed? Oh, well done. Good on you. You, my friend, have done a good job and subscribed to my channel. Now, how are we doing for test parts? I reckon we can send this one up. We also need some more SPMTs, so self-propelled modular transporters. Nice. Oh, there's no pad found. Just put it on display. Alright, who's gonna explode today? Look, that sounds a bit dramatic. Sounds a bit funny. I don't think the SN series landing legs are the best for usability. I don't know. What is this game called? This game is actually called StarshipFactory, and the aim is to build Starbase really, and fly a starship. So that's the game, and the graphics, I just love the graphics, you know? It looks good. That's what I love about this game. It's like the graphics and like the build idea way. Like, hey, maybe like took a weird route around there. Oh yeah. So, yeah, Starship Factory is a really good game. So I'd recommend you get it. It's like you can download it off the itch.io website for free. You don't have to waste a penny on it, so it'll be completely free. With that, we shall begin testing. So cryo testing. Here we go. Propellants load. Full propellant load actually, let's go that. Full prop load. Both done that amazingly well. So over here, I think what I should do now is like checkouts, so we can check it out. So that's to maintain pressure, and that's how to maintain pressure as well. So these are test tanks. Now let's get a little explosive over here. So we're gonna detonate. We're gonna do a forced detonation of both tanks to see how much pressure we can pull. So expect an explosion or two. Great, so we have some news. So vehicle has, like the Mark 4 and 5 have exceeded 8.5 bars, so that's pretty powerful. Starship Factory has a more stylized art style. Did not know that, but that's pretty cool. Oh my gosh. Explosion. Right. I feel like I'm evil seeing like the parts explode. Alright, so you survived. Let's see if your little brothers will survive. Oh dear, I think it might be a little crazy today, but let's see how this works. So we've got the two SPMTs carrying them to each other. So I think we will scrap these later. So we'll put them in the scrapping yard. So I'm just like, get back to the scrapping yard. So this proves that the pressure is good here. So now we have to work out on the scrapping yard. Over here. So I think we'll say goodbye. Mark 1 will still be around. Scrap both vehicles right there. And we'll head over to like some proper like stuff. Stop blowing up the fuel tank, the test tank. You're troubleshooting the Starship. Nah, we're gonna see his bigger brothers take to the skies. So, what we have to do now is basically upgrade to to a mid bay, because that's pretty mid. So we can build Starship sections right there. So I think this will go and display. Wait, you know what you can use these for? I think you can use this for display stands here. So I can literally put like starships on display. It's a criminal if they didn't put cameras on the dumplings on IFT10. Oh yeah. We need cameras everywhere, including on the most sensitive parts ever. So yeah, I think they'll need to put. Yeah, I reckon that's what they should do. Add lots of cameras. Also, gonna add a lot of palm trees to create oxygen. Oh my god. Great. So let's start building, I suppose. Build, build, build. See, we'll make a star hopper today, actually. We're gonna make history repeat itself in an alternative universe. Let's do some installing engines on over here. So we wanna make it. We're gonna make it do a. We can do one hop test. It's gonna land on the landing pad. Actually, no. We're gonna aim for the ocean, and then we'll aim for the landing pad, and then we will see what happens. So I'm gonna send this one to the test site, and this one to the other test site. Give Hoppy his crown. His nose cone. I think we can do that. Yeah, let's give him his crown. His little nose cone on the top. I'm not sure if it's like possible to like fly with the nose cone, but it should do the job. Let's see how many we can produce at a time. So SN2 will hop to the ocean. Served really well. See how high we can get with one Raptor engine. And then... Good job. Then this one will be land landing. A 200-meter hop. Well, I'm gonna get some good camera shots right here. Here he comes. Coming in for that landing. And touchdown. Awesome. You will now be scrapped in favor for more advanced starships. Actually, how are we doing for fuel? And here we go. Hoppy is making his way to well, the ocean again. And the landing time has happened. And wow. That was something. It's kind of sad that Starhopper has seen every single prototype that has failed and exploded. I think he needs therapy. I mean, I'm out there. I'm out to suggest suggestions. With that, now we're gonna go to do this in the high bay now. Do some renovations real quick. So I'm gonna have like a high bay over here. So as we get rid of all of this construction. So I want a high bay just right there. Good. Wow, that sounds a bit demanding what I'm doing. So you got the first tower. Question is from you, are they gonna reuse booster 15? Well, likely, yeah. Yeah, likely. I've high hopes of being reused booster. I mean, it's already reused on the first flight test on flight 8. Now let's get the first ever suborbital starship. So there we go. Take you to the zone of the flight. So this will continue building ships. This is ship 7, I think. SN7. What game is this? Again, that is StarshipFactory. I'd like booster 15 to be in court again. Oh yeah. Let's scrap ship 5. So ship 5's getting scrapped. This is so we can build more, basically. More! So yeah, so far we're gonna start building lots of lots of like parts really. Like I'm gonna start a full-on production line after I get these ones to be done. So we're gonna do like a double flight test actually. Thanks, I thought this was some sort of KSP mod. Actually, no, it's not a KSP mod. It's a video game. Yes, yes, I do. I'm aware you can see this. That's my face. My face, my face, it's beautiful. We're gonna go for a hop, a 10-kilometer hop actually. So flying. Yes, I'm gonna play Spaceflight Simulator later when I'm done with this. Once I get a fully orbital flight test. So just about getting to 5 kilometers. Now climbing up to 6. So yeah, the title does says it. Now I just had one engine cut out purposely. And the flaps will now move about now. See? Moving. Flaps now have control of the vehicle. She's now supersonic. It's late to play SFS now since they're already making a sequel. True that. Yeah. Yeah, Tails, what was that? So now we're gonna do a landing burn. So we're gonna flip light engines and make it towards our landing target. Gonna flip. Beautiful. Bit awkward. But we landed. You may now be scrapped in favor of another flight. Hey, you're back. Welcome back. So we're gonna do hop to ocean. Whee! Up she goes. Whee! Down she goes. And oh no, she's gonna explode. Yep. At a person doing absolute nothing, not true. Alright. Oh well. I'm gonna do another hop test with ship 7. And lift off. Beautiful. Ooh, beautiful. Also, just to let you know, guys, I'm streaming on Twitch as well, so Twitch may have different quality and everything, so if you want to check out that one, just go to twitch.tv/bleetaerospace236 and it'll work. So yeah. Up she goes. Nicely. I'll continue to fill my Earth orbit with more space debris daily. Alright, you go have fun doing that. I'm gonna have fun doing this. This one's far more and better than filling Earth with up debris. Now just reaching 10 kilometers now. Speed is now dropping, so yeah, it's expected. And flip now will happen. La 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 la. Beautiful. It's getting very laggy. Oh. Yeah, it's because like I'm close to the starship and it's just YouTube stream. Anyway, I think we're gonna land on Mega Bay 2. Oh wait, no, no! Crashes into Mega Bay 2. Anyway, watch the landing. Boop, landing confirmed. Beautiful. I'm trying to be realistic. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna get rid of all of this. Like I'm gonna upgrade to a bigger fabrication facility here at Blue Aerospace. Oh, that's gonna be big. Well, more storage. Let's go. You gotta go. Ah, well, that sucks. But anyway, let's get actually properly building now. So we need two of those, two of this. We can get like three of each, like for the booster and ship section. However, booster, and ship, like you can just do them in one. Actually, I realized. The starship just magically slowed down fast at one moment. True that. Alright, you gotta go now. Alright. No, but stay. Um. Alright, I'm gonna start building some starship aft, common, and forward sections now. Oh, he's just dancing. Not anymore. Alright, now what I'm doing with all that space. Today I saw a balloon. Oh yeah. What balloon? Hi, what are you doing? I'm playing Starship Factory. It's a Starship game we build fly Starship at Starbase. Just a billion. Alright, what is it they need to address? They need to talk about. You can just say it anyway. What are your plans when SFS 2 comes out? Anything you're looking forward to do? Um, Play around with the game, have fun, I guess. I was gonna, I was going to meet a friend's band today, and I got to start finishing. Probably be offline. Ah, you take your time, bro. Take your time. Take it like nice and easy, and it should be fine. And oh my god, what is that? It's a shock cone. They just merged into that. You can see, guys. Look at that. That's insane. That's what I like to see on Blue Aerospace. So I need as much 4 stacks as possible. Because 4 stacks are like the crucial thing to building like literally aft and common sections we need. SFS2 would be definitely have a kraken, meaning the kraken goes across into. Oh, yeah. Well, you get it. Better get. Well, you better get like a tomato and ketchup. Don't know what that was about, but oh well. Now I'm gonna start building some mega bays. Actually, I think I should redesign it this a bit. So we need. I think I'm gonna put the mega bay over here. Plap one over here, and we'll see how this goes. Need this to produce our first starships. Or super heavies. Now that'd be cool. Now I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna get some common. I'm gonna build some boosters actually. Just gonna get like a bunch of stuff and see how this works. I'm eating while watching this. Oh yeah. Wait, what are you eating? It better be something that's like delicious, because if so, I'm missing out. Hey look, our first ever stack. Alright, I think we should start building, like, properly building. Blue, where can you play this game? This seems so cool. I actually have a link for that. I'll send it to you in the chat. So, this game's called StarshipFactory. You can basically build starships with it. It's a really fun game. Let me just find it. So it's on itch.io. So I'll send it through. Are you eating egg? That's excellent. So yeah, you can just you can download it just by hitting the link, and then it'll take you to the page, and you have to just download it, and you have to try for yourself. So that's how you do it. So I sent a link for you, and you have to like unzip it and everything. Also, if you want to have this like game on your desktop, right? You just have to like right click on it, and then right click on the like exe file, and then create shortcut, and then put it to your desktop, and you're good to go. Hello, Cedicosa, welcome to the chat. Now let's add a orbital pad. Dude, that looks cool. That looks lit. Well, soon to be lit. Last time I watched you stream, you used a 3D model instead of a face cam. Well, yeah. I was. Oh, where's the tower go? There we go. I have an orbital pad. Beautiful. And I finish up the road work over here. and I'll add the like water deluge system. So yeah, Launchpad is looking pretty neat, not too shabby. Now I need some more fuel, I reckon. I need the fuel, the fuel, the fuel, it's what I need. I'm just gonna fill this up with nitrogen tanks. Because I reckon what I'll do is I'll soon build like a tank farm. So this would be like a big upgrade compared to what we have over there. Oh, you're leaving? Ah, that sucks. It'd be nice for you to stay, but oh well. Gotta respect you guys. Alright, so let's get some liquid methane, liquid oxygen farm going. Imagine like the booster when it's gonna get caught, like it fails, and like instead of it being caught right, aims right for the tank farm, which is kind of scary to be honest, seeing that in real life. Like you're just casually just like chilling there, like on your seat, possibly drinking a nice beverage, and then you look up and just like, why is that booster coming towards us? And you're like, nah, like something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I have some good acting. I can imagine, you know. And look at this. So I think we're gonna have like another orbital pad, but I'm not sure how that's gonna work with pad A. Beautiful, look at that. That's Starbase. Or should I call it Blue Base? So what I want to do here now is I want to add all the engines. Oh, this will be a nightmare with the booster. Also has a hydraulic power unit. Thank you for the link. I'll play this game soon. No problem. Thank you for joining this stream, and we will see if we can have some fun. Oh, there's no engines. And also I can hear my dad listening to some really old music. Ah well, I also like old music. Oh, what a... Look at that, that's a strong looking shape right there. Alright, see how that goes. I'll add some more workers as well, so they can see how the production works. Booster BN3. Oh, not bad. We got another one. Wait, we got all 33. A bit like scuffed up, you know, but it does the job. So let's see if we can have ship 10 on booster 2 or whatever it's called. We'll see how that works. So plan is after this flight, we'll play a bit of Space Flight Simulator and then we'll call it in for today's stream. Also, they line this up the wrong way. Oh, it's because I had the booster quick disconnect. No. Anyway, let's go for a launch. You see the booster also come back as well. Yes, I will reuse this booster, I think. This is like pre-flight, like B booster 4 and ship 20 like style. Wow, look at that. It's a brilliant shot. Booster engine cut off. Stage separation. Oh, not bad. It did separate technically, right? Let's see if the ship survives. Likely won't. Since I think it has like sea level raptors and also has like heat shield. Look at that. Coming down, you can see the telemetry on the side. And 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Ooh. Down to a few engines and then beautiful, I think. Please do not explode. If you explode, I will scrap your family. Oh, what? That doesn't look good. We lost the top stage. Next. I just like yelled next. Wait, should we get Mark 1 up there? I'm gonna do that actually. Let's do it. It exploded. The reason why the ship exploded was because it lost communication and then the FTS activated, flight termination system activated. So Yeah, not good. With that, we will launch another one. So that's looking good so far. How am I doing for performance wise? I'm doing good. This is gonna be our like second final like launch of the first booster of the first like prototype booster, and you'll switch to another one, and then see how that works. Stage separation. So the booster will now return towards its splashdown site. So we're going to test out how the booster will perform, and then we'll go for a catch. But that'll be in like the next update. Anyway, you can see grid fins now rotating. They're very pancake-like grid fins. Up and booster has had a rud. And ship has had a rud. That doesn't seem good. Now I'm going to be testing out the new super heavies after this one. Now let's stack the Mark 1. There we go. We're gonna send Mark 1 up there. Beautiful liftoff. Everything looks good. We got BN3 in Mark 1. Wow, what? What? That looks so. That looks like. Yeah, anyway, here we go for stage separation. FTS has been activated. We loss of ship. Somehow. And then shut down on the boost back. And now we're going to be heading our way back towards the landing splash site. Oh, we're inside. We're inside of it. And then there's that landing burn happening in about now. Wait a minute, that gives a reference to something. Oh, and loss. Beautiful. Let's get the new boosters. So we're gonna just scrap all these boosters up later. And bring this one out to the test site. So this one has its engines installed, I think. So this one will be finished. Oh gosh, that's a lot of cranes. Yeah, let's stack the ship on top and then see. We can go for a landing. So we're gonna do like a proper hot stage ring with this now. Booster 9 and ship 11. Wait a minute. It's a funny number. It says 911. The Porsche. The Porsche GT3 911. Good car though. Anyway, I was getting sidetracked a bit. Also, look at that plume. That good graphics. And then hot staging. Booster's now doing its boost back maneuver for a landing and wait, can we ditch the hot stage ring? That'd be cool if we did. If we could actually do that. And then landing burns start now. Slowing down for a catch. There's 10 catch in the ocean. With ship 11 on its way to space. Wait, I have an idea. Yep, yep. So yeah, I think we'll just call it now for Starship Factory and we'll bring it to Spaceflight Simulator. So you'll see a black screen. So yeah, let me get to Spaceflight Simulator now. Wow. We have some mods by the way installed for Spaceflight Sim. So you're gonna expect a black screen for the next couple seconds or minutes. My game ain't responding. Hold up, let me fix that real quick. And you should be able to just see it now. Woohoo! So I think these are all the mods we have installed today. So let's go create a new save file. Let's play KSP in Spaceflight Sim. Let's do it. Let's do this. This is Kerbin as well, so we have the Kerbal system in Spaceflight Simulator. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Got a block 3. What's block 2 Orion? Oh, what? That's a bit weird. Um, let's do a flight test tube. A flight. Infinite park clipping. Infinite drag. There we go. So yeah, we're playing Spaceflight Sim now, so look at that. Look at the hot stage ring. So I think this is like for the engines. And then this is the other stage separation. And then this is the boost back. Honestly, I do not know. Wow! Dun, dun, dun. Oh, my FPS is gone. So laggy, oh my gosh. And also, like, weird looking. Let's see if I can hot stage it. Yeah, ain't no way I'm gonna separate that. Oh. Yeah, nah. No way I wanna build that. No way I'm flying that one. There's a block 1, there's booster 7 and ship 24. Yeah, see? We have another block 2 as well. Well, let me just get... Move it under there, under the ship. There we go. See how that works. Hello, welcome. Please don't fail. It's doing something. It's doing something. Oh my god. I think I just need the starship, not the, like, whole launch tower. So we need... What's Blue Aerospace 236? Let me... That's my other rocket. Now we need... We'll have the same like starship and all. Cause this will like save a ton of frames, I think. It's either that or my like resources is taking up too much. Yeah, you're not a DLC player because you didn't pay for it. I'm assuming. Oh well, guys, I have a special PC version where. Let me play. Yeah, you can do that. Anyway, this Fires thing, I think it works. Just a bit slow. Turning this way. Oh! What? That was another starship. I see some fine mods in. Yes, I do. Bro's just like, final addition to my collection. Anyway, we're spiraling down. Stage separation. I think we're gonna get out the physics range. Yeah, see? Also, I love the UI over here. Minus 100 FPS. Yep. Like you can see the thing buffering as we head our way to space. And I quickly delete some. Wait, that's much better. Oh, that's way better. Now we got Starship on its way to space. Well, nice. I also had a thought of making an app for PC where you can spawn in a BP edited part without copying and pasting. Alright. Yellow. Not much actually. Pretty good actually. I'm alright. I'm just looking for the Twitch chat over here. See you. Looking good so far indeed. Oh yeah. Yep. Not bad. Ship's on its way to space. Anyway, we can see Starship has made its way to space. I don't know if it's worth it though, because I see actual mods with UI in game. Can can those do BP? I don't know. I mean, I used to know like blueprint editing back in my day, but like, I don't know. Oh yeah. Now I'm gonna try and get the ship to orbit. Speaking of which, we're here. Now I'm gonna drain out all the fuel, by the way, by burning it all out. So it can enter the atmosphere in the perfect way. Now I'm gonna turn the other way. I think that's enough fuel. 75 kilometers over. That's rather. Yeah, because I'm playing with Kerbin. Cool. So yeah, for those who are on Twitch, right, you can see the YouTube chat comments, and then for those who are on YouTube, you can see the Twitch chat comments. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, what do you think we go for a re-entry? Let's go for a Starship re-entry. Dun 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 dun. Anyway, we're entering at a quite bizarre position. Because this is the ship 25. This is ship 35. So now we're just gonna go heat shield facing. I think that's the wrong attitude for re-entry. Yeah, I don't know. See, there's any damage to the aft flaps. Yeah, I'll rip my computer. So everything is holding. No! We lost a few. We lost a few more parts. Appears the ship has started breaking apart on re-entry on its way down to space from space. We lost a few tiles. But the flames of our flaps screaming from a plasma beam. Heat shield tiles ripping off from all about it. Nah, PC will be fine. He'll just buy a new one, and if it performance will be insufficient. But anyway, we're making our way through re-entry with all the debris. Oh, oh, there goes Starship. Starship just got disintegrated on re-entry. Well, it looks like that's gonna have to do it for today's session. Thank you all for tuning in today's session. This is like the first, but we will have some more fun. Also, look at Jewel. But yeah, thank you all for tuning into today's session. Afraid I'll have to end the stream now, so I'll see you guys next week. Hopefully, you're all better by now. So, see you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, week, and take